Hi guys, Golden Finger Picker here. We did some yard sales today and a couple of estate sales, and the haul from the first look may not look too great. Just doing a real quick pan of it.
Yeah.
May not look too great, but with this we got some really special stuff. We got some stuff that I really like, and that's going to be a big one of our tips here today on stuff to find, especially at estate sales. So we'll start out with this down here. We got the Nintendo with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 games, and 4 of them are in the box. They're like brand new. We got the gun, and we got the controllers and the Nintendo. If anybody knows anything, we got Super Bowl, the Tecmo Super Bowl in the box, and I mean we got the Bad Bass, all new bears. I mean, they're like new.
They
This
were
is
asking 15 and
Genghis Khan.
I
Yeah,
talked them down to 10. So
yeah, she talked them down to 10.
We paid $10 for all of it.
If you guys see if you look at this real close, you see how it's all dingy. We're gonna pull out the magic eraser, clean it up. I think it has kind of a cigarette odor smell to it, but I don't know. We're just gonna have to see how it goes. But this right here is what I do. I personally collect, and they can be worth a
What
lot
are they?
of money. These are the old 8mm films, the old 8mm movies. If anybody wants to know more about them, contact me. A lot of times it's the old movies, and when they're in like this, that means they were taken on a camera, so they're all considered home movies. And the value with home movies is content in them. A lot of times, if you can get old cars, if you can get rare stuff like a president, coming to visit your town, or just all kinds of stuff. A lot of people collect, and they like people going on vacations, airplanes, cruises, back in the 50s, the 60s, and stuff like that. That's this area. And there's like 40 something of those, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. So there's probably $10. And I mean, I've sold a single movie like this size for well over $300. So I mean, and they could go up to thousands. I mean, it's crazy out there. Got this awesome chubby checker. That's for my collection. The reason why I got that is because it's in mint condition. I'm talking perfect. And my old vintage electronics. I got a Sony Walkman. I love my old calculators. I always do really good with calculators. And space bag, we're probably going to use that. It's the large one, so we can put a bunch of our comforters and stuff in there. But I mean, for $1, you can't go. Here's my ink cartridges, which I get them and I sell them as quick as I get them. So I price them good, and they go really well. These jeans, they were on a rack, and I asked Kim, I said, what are these? And we didn't recognize the name. They're Elvisa or Evisu, and we had no idea. And I looked them up, and this is like lot 0001, so I don't know if it's a new or what, but this particular one, I might be able to get $50 pretty easy out of them because they're like brand new. This is for I told you guys before, at the crack store. I finally got in there because I had my buddy Square Deal guy. We made a deal, and he got me some stuff that I couldn't get, and he hooked me up. So I said I'd get him some good music. He said he didn't really care about the condition of the covers because he just enjoys listening to the records, and I am the record guy. So if anybody wants to know anything about, I say I'm the record guy, I'm the movie guy, I'm the Edison phonograph guy. So anything like that, you want to know anything, let me know. But I'm going to go through them real quick. He likes the 80s. We've got the Aerosmith. This is Led Zeppelin. We got Journey, REO Speedwagon, Supertramp, Ted Nugent, Nazareth, Boston, REO Speedwagon, and Uriah Heep. So, got those for him. I hope he likes them. And I got those for maybe $1 a piece. I didn't, he wanted to, and I got $1. I said in the video I was going to get them for $0.25, but no. And this was at the estate sale, and I'm constantly, when I get a chance, pick up packing supplies. And I asked them if I could use a box to get the movies and stuff. So she goes, yeah, there's some over there. Well, I got this box, but it was full of packing paper. So I know it's not a lot of money, but it adds up. And as many items as we ship. And if you guys know other pickers that's like in need of something, and you know they're in need of something, and you can get it for dirt cheap nothing. You know, I got the Sony Walkman for $1, and then these computer speakers were with it. So we know some people who need some computer speakers, so I'm going to be sending these to them. And so that's what it is. Like I said, these movies, I mean, if you guys look up the old 16mm or 8mm home movies, you'll see that, and that's the tip of the day, man. I mean, all you need is a magnifying glass, decent, what's it called?
I don't.
Magnification, and like something you could put a light under it, like a piece of glass and put a light under it. You can lay your strip down if you don't have a projector or an editor to where you can actually look at the movie. What you can do is you can get your piece of glass, put a light underneath it, and lay the strip out onto the glass.
Also, a flashlight works.
Or a flashlight, but it's hard with the flashlight because you have to hold your camera and take a picture. What you do is you do that, and you take a high resolution picture of it, and then you edit your picture, you crop it out and enlarge it, and then you have a nice picture for your auction. Your best bet is to go through, if anybody needs editors or something like that, you can find a cheap editor to just keep around if you're going to start looking for this stuff. You rarely find them at garage sales, but at estate sales, because you got the people who were through the 50s, the 60s, the 70s who are passing away, and they've got all their movies. So it's a really, really good profit maker. I mean, I would have no problem selling those for $5 a piece without even looking at them. And there's 50 of them, so I mean that's $250 for $10. So I think that's about it. Oh, does anybody remember these from their childhood? If you're my age, you did. I just had to get these because it's one of those nostalgic things. The old Crazy Strolls, and they're probably not worth the quarter that I paid for them, but it was to me, and they're 1963. And look at the graphics on that. Is that not just awesome?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
But if anybody has any questions on the records or, old movies, hit me up. I mean, that's the stuff I love, and I could talk to anybody for hours about them. And the cool finds I found as far as the old movies and how I got started in them and everything else. But I'd probably consider myself a professional in that arena.
We have the first Indy 500.
Yeah, on home movie.
On home movie.
So
cool.
yeah. But any questions, give us a holler. And somebody asked us, how come you don't say in your videos, how do they say it? Like, comment, and subscribe. I don't know. I don't know if it really does any good to say that. Of course, we appreciate all of the subscribers. I think we're over 400 now. We really appreciate it, and we don't really know what we've done to get that many. But to us, that's a lot for not even doing it for 3 weeks now. So we really appreciate the shout outs we've been given and our fellow pickers. And I tell you what, I'm in a circle that anybody would just love to be in and be grateful to be in. And Kim and I, the Florida Picking Queen, we're just loving it, and we're ready to open up our horizons and do it more. So, any questions, let us know. Really appreciate it, guys. And you can say goodbye too.
Bye, guys.